This is Harry climbing right in the bale feeder. Come on, Harry, get back out of there. So here's the kind of damage that we see with these commercial bale rings. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rolling Hills Farm. Dave here. You can see I've got a box from C&H, Case New Holland, and that can only mean one thing. Those hydraulic lines are here for the leaking tractor loader. So let's get to the shop. We'll get inside and get this put together. So I can get these installed this morning quick and get this tractor out of here. There. That's the bad line. Back off again. And here's the good line. The replacement. What? There. That was pretty easy. See the new line in there. It's got a black spacer instead of red ones. There, that was really easy. Now let's start and make sure nothing's leaking. There, tractor is put back together. The bucket's on. You can see fresh grease all the way around. We are ready for snow, even though there's no snow in the forecast. But in the meantime, we've got another project, and this is one that I think you'll be interested in, a possible solution for an annoying problem we have, bale rings that just wear out. Let's take a look. So this is a bale ring we got from a farmer in western Minnesota. He actually puts them together, custom bale rings, heavier duty. So take a look. This one's definitely heavier than the ones we normally use. You can see we've got it here with hay in it. Comes unpainted with a rubber skirt on the bottom. So we're going to clean it up a little bit and prime it and paint it. So let's get to work on that. 1.25 inch stock for the slats, 1.5 inch stock for the rings. And by comparison, here's a broken slat from one of our standard bale rings, and you see first of all it's shorter, so these are slightly taller rings, but more important, you see the size difference from the side, from the end. You can definitely see this bale ring is beefier. It comes unpainted. And so I've got some rusty metal primer that I've already put on it, brushed on. I seem to collect this stuff. John Deere green. I don't even have that many John Deeres. And get some of this, again, brush some of this John Deere green paint on this feeder. So here's a good side-by-side comparison before we put the new feeder in to be used. And you can see pretty clearly the size difference between these two. This is a typical big box store 3 section. You can see the sections are bolted together here. And you can see the damage where I've welded new uprights in there, but they've really bent it. I mean, it's pretty beat up, and it's probably not that old. You see these slats get pushed in from the cows banging on them, and it's missing one right here. So what's going to happen is we put this out with a bale in it, and the cows are going to climb right through here as soon as the bale gets down, the calves, and they'll be sleeping in there on top of the good hay. So we're hoping that this big, heavier one piece, is going to be a little bit more durable. So you can see the problem with the commercial bale rings. This guy has climbed inside because he's broken one of the slats out. So if I leave him here, he'll just be laying in on that good hay for the afternoon. Won't you, Harry? This is Harry climbing right in the bale feeder. Come on, Harry, get back out of there. So here's the kind of damage that we see with these commercial bale rings. Well, this feeder is definitely higher than the old feeders. A little harder to reach over top and pull the net wrap off. But this will be a good test of how this rubber skirt works. You know, will it keep, this is a nice bale, will it keep all the hay inside and keep them from dragging it out and spilling it all over the ground? So we'll know in a week. So now we've fed a couple of bales in this ring over the last few weeks, and I can't tell, there's certainly no damage to it. The cows have rubbed on some of my paint, but it appears to be holding the hay inside maybe a little more effectively than some of the older rings. So here's an example of one of the older rings. Now this one does have a skirt on it, but it's got those feet all the way around, and they just seem to be able to pull a little more hay out. And you can see that cow over there is actually bedded down on hay that they pulled out from beneath that feeder. So that's kind of what we're trying to get away from, as well as the durability. And we're hoping that this heavier feeder will be more durable.
I haven't listed the name of the guy who builds these feeders because, frankly, you can find home-built feeders like these all around the country. If you are in the Midwest near northern Minnesota and you'd like the number, direct message me and I can send it to you.
I guess time will tell if this heavier feeder is worth the trouble of hauling around a one-piece feeder and not being able to break it down into 3 separate pieces. Certainly the cost is about the same as our store-bought feeders. So we'll track the durability of this feeder over the course of the next winter or the next year and keep you posted. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with, well, hopefully a little bit of winter. It's pretty mild looking ahead for the extended forecast through the holidays, but maybe come January, winter will return. We'll see you then.